Hi friends, today I will be talking about a different subject which may be of interest to all of you. Every beginning carries a blend of hope and hesitation. Whether it is an employee stepping into a new company or a young bride entering a new family, the initial days define how deeply one feels a sense of belonging. Interestingly, these two transitions are often treated very differently. And today's video beautifully captures that contrast through the life of a single individual, the CEO of a well known company who follows a highly structured, systematic approach when welcoming a new employee, yet adopts a completely opposite philosophy when welcoming a young bride into his family. I know of a company that has grown steadily for more than 2 decades, a rare achievement in a fast changing world. Its CEO is a man renowned for his discipline, work ethic, and unwavering belief that clarity and consistency are the backbone of success. Under his leadership, the company became a symbol of professionalism, that is, transparent operations, strong HR systems, unbiased policies, and rigorous adherence to rules and regulations. The CEO often says consistency in commitment is required to turn ordinary into extraordinary. Whenever new employees join the organization, he makes it a point to meet them personally. This is not a formality. He welcomes them with a detailed account of the company's journey, the challenges it has overcome, and the values it stands for. The CEO encourages initiative and quick adaptation. New employees are expected to observe, learn, and mold themselves to the company's rhythm. Senior colleagues provide them with the necessary training and guide them to settle in their new roles so that they can be successful in their jobs. The CEO is very clear that it is the responsibility of the company to provide the necessary platform, proper systems, and a defined roadmap to the employees who join with high hopes and aspirations to nurture their ambitions. Nevertheless, the onus of adapting to the company's culture and understanding the working pattern largely rests on the shoulders of the new entrants. Thereafter, a comprehensive 20-day induction begins. Each employee is introduced to every aspect of the company: production, raw material procurement, stores, accounts, sales, and marketing. This is not merely a recreation tour, it is a structured learning experience. Trainers are pre assigned, responsibilities defined, and expectations communicated. Here, the company invests its resources in terms of money and manpower to ensure that the new employees are well trained and equipped to perform and contribute. The purpose is simple yet powerful. Introduce them gradually, guide them patiently, and prepare them thoroughly. This approach is logical, practical, and widely accepted in the corporate world. But life has an extraordinary way of revealing perspective. When it came to his own daughter in law joining the family, the same CEO, so firm about culture and adaptation at work, chose a completely different philosophy at home. Before the wedding, he gathered every member of the family and shared a message that was rooted in empathy and understanding. This is more important in the Indian culture. A young bride, he said, entering a new family, leaves behind everything she has ever known: her home, her parents, her siblings, her childhood world, all for a future she can only hope will welcome her with kindness. She is stepping into a household of unfamiliar faces, unspoken expectations, and unknown customs, and because of that, the responsibility of adaptation does not fall upon her alone. It rests equally, if not more, on the family she is joining. And so he insisted no one should lecture her about the culture of the house. No one should impose expectations. No one should rush her into adaptation. The family must understand her nature, her preferences, and her comfort. And most importantly, they must make her feel valued and secure. The bride's welcome, he declared, must be grand, warm, and heartfelt, a celebration of her arrival and a gesture that tells her, "You matter, you are cherished, you belong here," as she is not entering a place of judgment, but she is entering a place of love. He believed that in a home, the family adapts first, so the new member can adapt later. He said in the Indian epic Ramayana, when Sita arrived in Ayodhya with Lord Ram, she was not treated like an outsider. She was welcomed with lamps, flowers, music, and affection. She was not told, "This is the royal culture, follow it." Instead, the entire kingdom celebrated her arrival, a profound acknowledgement that a new daughter had come home. This shows that in ancient times too, a bride's comfort and dignity were considered sacred. This story reminds us that life is not just about rules and rituals, it is about heart behind them. When new employees join a company, they need guidance. When a daughter in law joins a family, she needs warmth, love, and respect. In a company, culture shapes people. In a family, people shape culture. A corporate induction may shape competence. A family's welcome shapes confidence. A company thrives on discipline and clarity. A family thrives on compassion. When a new employee finds it difficult to adapt and perform after 3 months of joining, despite providing all necessary training, the focus is on the capability, understanding ability, and skill levels of the new employee. Whereas, when a daughter in law finds it difficult, the family members need to introspect first whether something had gone wrong from their side before pointing the finger at her. In both cases, the objective should be to sort it out after having a transparent discussion, as there are no fixed patterns or formulas to find a solution. Over the past 2 decades, the company under this CEO's leadership has grown several fold, and he has emerged as an icon in the industry for steering the organization to sustained success. At home too, he equally stands tall. His daughter-in-law, who has been part of the family for the past 10 years now, has settled in happily and openly credits her father-in-law and the entire family for making the transition seamless. The CEO succeeded in both worlds because he never mixed them, knowing well that the objectives of the workplace and home are fundamentally different. True success for any leader is defined by the ability to navigate both professional challenges and personal responsibilities with equal skill. Success is not a destination reached in the office, but a balance maintained across all facets of life. A career built on the ruins of personal relationships is a hollow victory. The CEO's dual perspective beautifully illustrates that while structure builds an institution, compassion builds a home. It reminds us that adaptation is not a one-sided expectation. It is a shared responsibility that becomes meaningful only when anchored in respect, kindness, and patience. Because, in the end, whether in a boardroom or a living room, people don't just want to fit in, they want to feel that they truly belong. I totally endorse this CEO's approach as it reflects and highlights his leadership qualities both at work and at home. He not only led his organization to the pinnacle of success, but also ensured happiness at home. He is a true leader. Everyone, irrespective of the position, could emulate such leadership qualities to ensure success and happiness in all areas of life. Hope this video was interesting to all of you and look forward to my next video on yet another real life case. Till then, take care. Thank you very much.